Welcome back to the Roadside Rescue YouTube channel. I'm Ernest, and this morning we have a call out to do just some routine maintenance and checkup on a vehicle. Actually a pretty good friend of mine that I met 2 years ago or so. Anyways, all right, so here we are at the vehicle. We're gonna do spark plugs, so we've got to remove this plenum here to reach the ones in the back. Shouldn't be anything too crazy of a deal. Yeah, just a few bolts here, and then a couple of connectors over here. So nothing crazy. I think we may be able to get away with just undoing this intake there, at the hose, and then just kind of taking this whole thing and sliding it out of the way. So we'll see if that works. Obviously the front three are real easy to get to, so we'll do those real quick, and then we'll remove this plenum and get to the back. All right, so I don't think these have ever been changed, but particularly one of these is super bad. They're all just like pretty nasty. But this one, you can see there's just nothing in there. I'm surprised they didn't have a ton of misfires. Well, there's two of them like that. One of them's not quite as bad. But yeah, these are just real old. So here's a comparison to the new one. And you can see that's what it's supposed to look like. So super old. But we'll get these new ones in. There shouldn't be any issues with that. And then we'll get on to doing the back. All right, so here we are. I think it's gonna be maybe a bit more work to get this all the way out. So I can reach my hand back through here pretty easy and get to all those spark plugs. So I'm just gonna reach through and get those spark plugs rather than having to worry about getting this out and then the struggle of getting it back in, because it was real tight to get out this far. So I don't wanna do too much more or anything crazy with it. So I'm just gonna reach through and play it safe and just do it from there. So I did all the vacuum lines over here and connectors, and nothing too much more. These stupid vacuum lines always break, so I've got some replacement vacuum hose. We'll replace that, and then we'll look at this belt that's rubbing on something. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get those spark plugs out. All right, so we got all those ones out of the back. Let me see if one fell. So there should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. And one down here. So there's 6. There's all the old ones, all pretty worn out, like super worn out. So that's great to get those new ones in. We'll put this all back together. Shouldn't be anything too crazy, and then we'll be done.